wish him luck in retirement. All right, let's talk weather once again with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy the Goo. Jeremy,
Yeah.
I asked you about this during the 4 p.m. broadcast.
Yeah.
A lot of chatter about snow next week, potentially even maybe on Thanksgiving. I love putting you in a tough spot. Like, is it going to snow or not? I mean, we're a week out. You should know, right?
Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Let's talk how it actually works, because it really does play a role in what we wind up seeing. It is likely going to be tricky when it comes to holiday travel if you are driving. I will say that. It's also going to cool down substantially from where we were today early next week. But remember, the past few days, I kept saying everything's just going to move farther to the east. We've switched ensembles, and now we're going with a shorter range one, which is much more accurate than the one I've shown you the past few days. Notice how warm it is down to our south. Notice how we are right on the edge of it, and notice how it gets much colder in Montana. That tells me that we're probably closer to average than we are below average. I would say 30s is still very, very likely, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. But by Thanksgiving, looks like we start to warm back up. But if our highs are right around 40 degrees and we have precipitation in the forecast, that means you are battling snow driving over mountain passes. No debating that. That is just how it works. However, here's what we can debate. The next couple of days, we wind up pretty mild. We're still under this somewhat zonal, flattened out ridge of high pressure, but we have this nice stream of moisture and warmth taking over the northwest. So I think that keeps us in the mid to upper 40s through Sunday. But by Sunday evening, we pull in this trough. However, look at how short-lived the trough is. Initially, this looked like it was going to go all the way down, and we were going to have this crazy cold taking over. But we build this in. And our incoming storm isn't actually this one, it's one that rounds the bottom of this. So it comes from all the way down to the south, and it has to come all the way up to us, and it's going to pull moisture from even farther to the south. It has already snowed in Hawaii. That doesn't mean our storm that arrives is going to be snow. Instead, what I would say is more likely is that we wind up with all snow in the mountains and a chance. And it really comes down to timing, moisture, and how much cold teams in ahead of the storm. So the next few days were pretty mild, pretty similar to today, maybe a little bit cloudier, rainy on Sunday and Monday. Next week we cool down Tuesday, Wednesday, and there's a narrow window early Wednesday morning where we could see some snow before it transitions into rain as temperatures arrive with the storm moving in.